Shalom! By the way, I'm your brother Malunesj. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Kamusta mga Amigos Amigas Brothers and Sisters? Dito po tayo ay nagbabalik. We returned now in making video. This time, I will condemn to those who teaching children hated their neighbors, hated someone like this Palestinian and Gazan, teaching their kids to hate and train their kids to hate Jewish and Christian. Please watch out. Hello, Amigos Amigas Brothers and Sisters. I'm here again, your brother Malunesj. So now, we are condemn these people who hated Christian and Jewish, especially these Palestinian people and living in Gaza. Their children, they teach their children to hate Israel, and more people around the world, they are condemning Israel. Why? Why you did not condemn this Hamas and these parents of Palestine and Gaza to teach their children to become terrorists, to kill and to hate and to hated Israel and Jews? Do you know that, brothers and sisters, in Israel and Palestine, they have Jewish, Christian, they have Arabs, Islam. They are living together in Israel. Even in Palestine, they have Christian, they have Jews. But in part of Gaza and some Palestinian people, they train their children to hate Israel and Jews. That is good, brothers and sisters, to train your children to become a terrorist, to put them to give them a gun, a knife, to train them how to kill, how to hate it. The children, we must teach them love each other, to love thy neighbors as thyself, to love others, to show kindness to others and mercy. But if you teach your children how to kill, how to hate people, their mind is become a terrorist, brothers and sisters. How we know this? You know, Gaza people or Hamas, they are trained children and they make them shield if they are become wars. They use children to shield if they make war against Israel. So they teach their children how to hate Israel and others people. Why you did not give freedom for your children, Palestinian and Gazan? Instead, these children going to school and give the future of Palestine and Gaza. You know what you're doing? You give them horrible life. What you're doing? Please, parents in Palestine and Gaza, if you watch this my video, teach your children to be loved. Don't teach your children to be killed others. And after that, you make drama and post the social media and video that Israel is very bad, These people is very bad, they are terrorists, but the true terrorists are you, Palestinians and Gazans, who train your children to become a terrorist. Not all, brothers and sisters. Because our brothers in some part of Palestine and Gaza, they are against what doing of this Hamas. They are not part of them. This video is only for those who violated their kids, the freedom of their kids, for those who teach their kids to hate their neighbors and their brothers and sisters in Israel and other part of country. And to those who support Palestine and making video that they said Israel is very bad. You know, the bad is you are who teaching people in Palestine and Gaza. You remove the freedom of children to play outside, to play their neighbors, to their friends. But you, parents and Hamas, train these children to become criminals. That is good. Why United Nations did not condemn this and human rights to use these children to become a terrorist? Now, brothers and sisters, amigos, amigas, what do you think about these people who teach their kids become like that? Did you happy to see that? Did you happy to see these children under the train of terrorists? There are no freedom to play with their neighbors, to their friends, because their parents teaching them to become criminals. We not condemn what they are religion. We condemn their stupidity of their parents and this Hamas in Palestine and Gaza. And people around the world that they are angry with Israel because Israel is bad. You know, in truth, Israel is giving good life, both Israelis and Palestinians. They treat equally. If you go in Israel, they are living together there. Islam, Christian, Jewish, religious churches in Israel, they give equality. But you, teaching your children to hate everyone, to hate people in Israel, are you hypocrites? You cut off the freedom of your children. Why you did not teaching your children to be love others? According to the Lord Jesus Christ, love your enemies, pray for them, for those who persecute you and despitefully use you. In Matthew chapter 5 verse 44. Love your children. Teach your children to be loved, to be respectful. So that's why we got have peace. So now, brothers and sisters, only here the end of my video. I'm hoping that we treat equally Palestinians, Gaza, and Israel. We love them, both of them. At hanggang dito na lang, and much love.